All right.
Todos de pie. For the record, Your Honor, Sylvia Fisher, court interpreter.
Thank you, Ms. Fisher.
Thank you, Your Honor. Por favor, tomen asiento.
Okay. Good afternoon. This is the 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar for October 12th, 2005.
Buenas tardes. Esas son las vistas iniciales de las 2 de la tarde para el 12 de octubre del 2025.
The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar.
Las órdenes judiciales en cuanto a la toma de huellas dactilares y muestras de ADN que se emitieron durante la primera lista de causas este mes aplicarán a todas las audiencias para esta tarde.
As you heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing.
Como escucharon durante la grabación, esta es una audiencia muy específica.
I will tell you why you are here and if an attorney has been appointed to assist you.
Les voy a decir la razón por la cual se encuentran aquí y si se les ha designado un abogado para representarlos.
I will tell you when and where your next court hearing will be.
Les voy a decir cuándo y dónde se llevará a cabo su siguiente cita judicial.
If you are eligible for release today, I will tell you what the bond is and what the release conditions are.
Si reúne los requisitos para que se le ponga en libertad, les voy a decir cuál va a ser la fianza y cuáles van a ser sus condiciones de libertad.
I will not read all the release conditions to you, but I may point out one or two.
No les voy a leer todas sus condiciones de libertad, pero es posible que señale alguna de las cuantas condiciones para ustedes.
It is your responsibility to read those release conditions.
Es su responsabilidad leer todas sus condiciones de libertad.
These are all criminal matters. You have the right to remain silent.
Estos son casos en materia penal. Tienen el derecho a guardar silencio.
I will only be asking you for your name and for your date of birth.
Solamente les voy a pedir sus nombres y sus fechas de nacimiento.
If you are a Spanish speaker and using the translation services, make sure to cover your ear without the speaker. It will be easier to hear the Spanish.
Si ustedes hablan español y requieren de la interpretación de la intérprete, deben taparse la oreja donde no tienen el audífono para escuchar con más facilidad.
I will begin calling in one at a time. The first person will stand in the center at the podium. The second person will have a seat in that chair by the door.
Voy a convocar a cada uno de ustedes de forma individual. La primera persona debe acercarse al podio que se encuentra en la mitad de la sala. La segunda persona debe tomar asiento por la puerta de la sala.
Santiago Hernandez Lopez, please come to the podium.
Santiago López Hernández, por favor, al podio.
Fabian Hernandez Perez, have a seat by the door.
Fabián Hernández Pérez, en la silla que está por la puerta de la sala.
Okay.
Your Honor, may the interpreter tell him to cover the other ear?
Yes, please.
Señor, por favor, tápese la oreja que no tiene el audífono para escuchar mejor. Ajá, la oreja que no tiene el audífono. La otra, ya, la otra oreja. La otra. No, póngaselo como lo tenía puesto. Pero tápese ajá, así. Ok, gracias. Thank you, Your Honor.
Of course. Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
Lorenzo Santiago Hernández López.
Lorenzo Santiago Hernández López, ¿verdad, señor?
Sí.
Ok, su fecha de nacimiento.
25 de julio de 2012.
July 25th, 2002.
Thank you. You are here on a new Superior Court case. It is alleged that you committed one count unlawful flight from law enforcement that is a Class 5 felony. One count aggravated assault, which is a Class 6 felony. One count resisting arrest passively. One count driving under the influence with a combination. One count driving under the influence with a blood alcohol of 0.08 or more. One count extreme driving under the influence, blood alcohol 0.15 to 2.0 or 0.20. One count open container of liquor in the vehicle. These were all misdemeanors. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond. The county recommended and this court affirmed a secured appearance bond at $7,500. If you are able to pay this bond, you will be released under pretrial supervision with alcohol testing and monitoring. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody, be transported to your next hearing, and the judge there may change these orders. Please read your paperwork carefully. Your attorney's phone number is on your paperwork. Please remove the headset, take your paperwork, and have a seat. Mr. Fabian Hernandez Perez, please come to the podium, and then Israel Cruz, have a seat by the door.
Fabián Hernández Pérez al podio y luego Israel Cruz a la silla. Your Honor, may the interpreter tell him to cover the ear that does not have the hearing aid on it?
Yes, please.
Por favor.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Fabián Hernández Pérez, de 1999, 20 de enero.
20 de enero. Fabián Hernández Pérez, 1999, January 20th.
Thank you. You are here for a new case. It is alleged that you committed one count, unlawful flight from law enforcement, which is a Class 5 felony. One count, resisting arrest passively. One count, driving under the influence with a combination. One count, driving under the influence with blood alcohol content of 0.08 or more. 1 count, extreme driving under the influence with blood alcohol content 0.15 to 0.20. 1 count, reckless driving, and then 1 count, possessing an open container of liquor in your vehicle. These are misdemeanors. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix, October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond. It is set at $15,000 secured appearance bond. If you are able to pay this bond, you will be released under pretrial services with alcohol testing and monitoring and drug testing and monitoring. All of this information is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will be held in custody, be transported to your next hearing, and the judge there may change these orders. Please remove the headset and take your paperwork and have a seat.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Mr. Israel Cruz, please come to the podium, and Damian Espiritueta, have a seat by the door.
Israel Cruz, al podio. Your Honor, may the interpreter tell him to please cover the ear that does not have the earbud on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Israel Castillo Cruz, 28.
Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
28 de octubre del 2000, Israel Castillo Cruz.
October 28, 2000, Israel Castillo Cruz.
Thank you. You are here on a new case. It is alleged that you possessed a weapon and you are a prohibited possessor. That is a Class 4 felony. Based on law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set at $25,000. If you are able to pay this bond, remember, you are not to possess any weapons, not to have any drugs without a valid prescription. If you are not able to pay this bond, you will be held in custody, be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and give the headset to the officer. Okay. Ms. Fisher-Fiera, could you ask the gallery if there is anyone else who needs Spanish translation?
Yes, Your Honor. Would you also like the interpreter to ask them to raise their hand if they do need one?
Yes, please. Thank you.
¿Hay alguien más que requiera los servicios de la intérprete? En caso que sí, por favor, levante la mano.
No hands, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. As there being no response, we appreciate your service to the court this afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Damian Espiritueta, please come to the podium. Ibin Haran, have a seat by the door. Please
Hi,
say
Your
your
Honor.
name and date of birth.
The name is going to be Damien Espericueta, and date of birth is going to be June 11th, 1998.
Thank you, sir, and I apologize for not saying your name correctly.
You're fine.
You're here today on a new case. It is alleged that you may have committed aggravated driving under the influence with your license suspended. It's a Class 4 felony. And then aggravated DUI interlock interference, which is a Class 4 felony. Based on the law enforcement report, this court found probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond. It is a secured appearance bond set at $5,000. If you are able to make that bond, you will be randomly tested for drugs and alcohol. If you are not able to pay that bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Ibn Haran, please come to the podium, and then Dakota Fullerton, have a seat by the door.
Hello, ma'am.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Ibn Abdul Haran, November 1969.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a new case. It is alleging 1 count of narcotic drug possession for sale, which is a Class 2 felony, and 1 count theft of means of transportation, meaning stealing a car, which is a Class 3 felony.
I in the back seat of the car.
So you don't want to talk about the merits of your case? That would be for the next judge or your attorney. Based on the law enforcement report, I did find probable cause, and I have appointed an attorney to assist you. So this is a question you can talk about.
in the back seat of a car?
Sir, that's the merits of your case. This is being broadcast and recorded. Anything you say may be held against you at the next hearing. So that would be a question for you to ask your attorney in confidence. Okay? So
They said they read it in your notes.
Wait. Let me tell you what I have to tell you, and if you have a question, you may ask it at the end.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay, thank you, sir. Your next hearing is October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You have a secured appearance bond of $25,000. That means you may use a bail bondsman. If you are able to pay that bond, you'll be released under pretrial services.
How much is it?
It's on your paperwork. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. That includes both the location where they were as well as the owner of the vehicle. You are not to possess weapons or any drugs without a valid prescription.
Your Honor, the owner gave the keys to someone else.
If an order of
He didn't give the keys to
harassment
me.
is issued against you, you must follow that order. Sir, now I am done. Please ask your question.
Yes. The officer said that he was going to make sure that he put in the notes to the judge that the keys were given to another person, and I was in the back seat of this car.
So based on the law enforcement report that I reviewed, there is probable cause, and in your case, there is also a victim statement that I also reviewed. So these are the court's orders. You may review them
The
with
victim
your
is my brother. We live in the same house. He's SMI. He doesn't
Sir?
understand.
You have an attorney appointed for you. You may contact
Ma'am,
them.
my brother is SMI. He does not understand. He give up the keys to his girlfriend,
Okay.
and she don't come back. I in the back seat of the car. I don't want to leave because they're gonna take his car. They're gonna do bad things to his car. So I stay with the car. I didn't want to leave because of that. I stay with the car.
You may make these arguments to the next judge, but I encourage you to talk to your attorney. Their phone number is on the paperwork. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
So you made me responsible for somebody else doing?
Based on the law enforcement report, this is the court's finding. Take your paperwork and have a seat.
The lawman say he gonna tell you that I was in the back seat of the car.
Your turn is over, sir. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
We're going this way. We're going this way. Take a left to the door.
Okay. Mr. Dakota Fullerton, please come to the podium. After that will be Joseph Buford. Please have a seat by the door. Please remember you are being recorded. This is being broadcast. Please say your name and date of birth.
Dakota Fullerton, October 1st, 1995.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a new case. It was alleged that you committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 4 felony, as well as criminal damage, which is a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. In your new case, you have a new hearing on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond in your new case. It is $15,000 secured. If you are able to make that bond, you would be released with an electronic monitoring device. I understand you also have 2 probation cases going on. So in each of those, this is a term 1 violation of your probation. That means an attorney is appointed for you to represent you at your probation revocation arraignment hearing. That will be on October 20th at 8:30 in the morning. On each of these cases, there is a $500 secured appearance bond. So altogether, that is $16,000 secured appearance bond. If you are able to pay the bond, call your probation officer and go to your 2 hearings, your new one and your probation case hearings. If you are not able to make the bond, you will remain in custody. You will be transported to the hearings. The next judge may change these orders. Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Joseph Buford, please come to the podium, and then James Trotter, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Joseph Buford, 2001.
What was the month and day?
Oh, 10/11/01, sorry.
Okay, thank you, sir. You're here today for 2 matters. The first one is a new case. It is alleged that you had a weapon and you're a prohibited possessor. That's a Class 4 felony. Also, that you had a weapon during or possession, sale. There is another weapons charge. It's also having to do with not being supposed to have weapons in your possession at all. There's also unlawful flight from law enforcement. That's a Class 5 felony. And then resisting arrest, that is a Class 6 felony. So you've got 2 Class 4, a Class 5, and a Class 6 felony. Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for a secured appearance bond. This court has set it at $75,000. The county attorney was asking for $100,000, but this court believes $75,000 is sufficient. You would be told your conditions of release include: do not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. If you're able to make that bond, you would need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Your other matter here today, though, is your probation violation warrant. So this is a term 1 violation of probation. That's the first condition of your probation, is not to have any new alleged criminal activity. So under that probation violation, an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing will be October 20th at 8:30 in the morning, and you are not eligible for release under the Arizona Criminal Rules of Procedure 7.2c, because this will most likely result in a period of incarceration, these new allegations. All of this information is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number. So I do recommend you talk to them. You will be held in custody until your hearings, but the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. James Trotter, please come to the podium. Jessica Lopez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
James Trotter, 7/10/78.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for 2 matters. The first is a new case. It alleges that you had dangerous drugs in your possession for sale, which is a Class 2 felony, narcotic drugs in your possession for sale, which is a Class 2 felony, dangerous drugs in your possession for use, which is a Class 4 felony, narcotic drugs for use, Class 4 felony, and then drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing downtown Phoenix, October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond. It is a cash-only appearance bond of $50,000. And actually, that should be a secured appearance bond. Let me change that, please. We will need to reprint this. I apologize. Okay, so that's a secured appearance bond of $50,000. Okay, you would be released under electronic monitoring supervision if you're able to make that bond. You are not to have contact with the arresting officers or any drugs without a valid prescription. Your other matter here before the court today is a justice court warrant, and it is alleging that you drove without a license and that you knowingly displayed a false license plate. So there is a hearing for you at West McDowell Justice Court. That's on October 15th at 8:30 in the morning. Because you do have bond in the other matter, this court is setting a $50 placeholder bond for you here, because if you do remain in custody, this way you'll be transported to the West McDowell Justice Court and be able to get this taken care of. And I've also included their phone number for you as well. In case you do make the bond, you call West McDowell and find out what needs to happen so you can get this cleared up. Right now, they have an outstanding warrant for you at $962. Okay, all of this information is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number for your new case. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Jessica Lopez, please come to the podium. Eric Sampson, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jessica Maria Lopez. My birthday is June 7th of 1991.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
You're here today on a new case. It's alleged that you committed aggravated assault, which is a Class 3 felony. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, October 17th at 8:30 in the morning, and you do have a secured appearance bond set at $10,000 that if you are able to make, you'll be released under pretrial services. There are conditions to your release. If you are able to pay the bond, you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that may be your residence, and so if the victim still resides there, there is an order for you to be able to go one time with law enforcement to retrieve necessary items like your medication, your ID, clothes for the hearing, but you do have to be escorted by law enforcement. That's called a civil standby. That is written into your order.
Okay.
If you are not able to post the bond and you remain in custody, you will be transported to the next hearing and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Eric Sampson, please come to the podium, and Alexis Ezernach, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Eric Randy Sampson, 8/27/1972.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. The first one is an out-of-county warrant. It is alleged that you were driving without a license and failed to pay some fines and fees. So an attorney will be appointed for you at your next hearing, and that will be in the Apache Junction Municipal Court, October 15th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond set for you out of Pinal County, and that is $1,095. Your other matter here today is a failing to appear bench warrant. So you already have an attorney in this case, and you failed to come in, February 27th. So your next hearing will now be October 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. There is a cash-only appearance bond in this matter at $5,000. If you're able to pay that, you'd be released to pretrial services. So if you're able to pay both bonds, make sure you go to both hearings. Don't pay just one bond because you will not be released, and then you'll miss a hearing, okay? If you are not able to pay the bonds, you'll remain in custody. You will be transported to each of these hearings, and then the next judge may change these orders.
And
Please take your paperwork.
cash only is, you can't do the to bondsman?
You may use a bondsman if they'll help you, but they are both cash bonds. Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Alexis Ezernach, please come to the podium. Alan Stevens, have a seat by the door.
Your Honor, Alexis is in holding cell 9.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I see that on my note. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was trying to push it all the way down there. Okay, and then let's see. Eric Sampson, we just spoke with him. Alan Stevens, please come to the podium. And then Anthony Zembre, have a seat by the door.
How you doing?
Please say your name and date of birth.
Alan Stevens, 2/20/97.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you committed 4 counts of aggravated assault against a first responder. That's a Class 4 felony. 1 count resisting arrest with physical force. That's a Class 6 felony. 1 count of assault or intentional recklessness, and then 1 count of disorderly conduct. Those are misdemeanors. So this court did read the law enforcement report and found probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You do have a secured appearance bond. It's set at $5,000. If you're able to pay that bond, you will be released with electronic monitoring. That will restrict where you may go. You have curfew restrictions. Those would be set by pretrial services based on your work schedule. Okay. You're not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You can't have any weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. If an order of protection or order of harassment is issued against you, you must follow those court orders. I do understand you have, you may live in the same place as the alleged victim.
Yeah, so me and my girlfriend's brother got into altercation tonight. So it was me and him that was not really getting along. Me and my girlfriend were fine, but me and
She's
her
still
brother.
listed as a victim in the law enforcement report, so you're not allowed to reside with her or initiate contact with her.
Gotcha.
However, there is a court order included that would allow you to go to local law enforcement and have them escort you there one time to get necessary items like medicine, your ID cards, clothes for your next hearing.
Okay.
Your attorney's phone number is also on this paperwork. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge can change these orders.
Okay.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Yep.
Anthony Zembri, please come to the podium. Luke Parr, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Anthony Zembri, May 28th, 1987.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 separate matters. The first one is a failing to appear bench warrant from September 19th of 2022. You already have an attorney in that case. It was unlawful flight from law enforcement. You now have a new hearing date, October 17th at 8:30 in the morning, and there was a secured appearance bond set for that matter at $2,500. Your other matter here today is a probation violation warrant. It's alleged that you violated terms 6 and 7 of your probation and that you have been in absconded status since April of 2022, so they haven't been able to find you. So a new attorney is appointed for you in this matter, and you now have a probation revocation arraignment hearing set for October 20th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you on that one at $500. So together you do have a bond available to you at $3,000 secured. If you're able to make that bond, call your probation officer within 72 hours. Their information's on the paperwork, and go to your 2 new hearings. If you are not able to make that bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to those hearings, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Luke Parr, please come to the podium. Sherman Clifton, have a seat by the door.
Oh, yeah.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Luke Parr, LUKEPARR, 10/10/2000.
Thank you, sir. You are here today for failing to appear to a September 8th, let's see. No, hang on. No, you're here for a direct complaint. That is why. Okay. All right, so what happened is you got arrested back in November of 2024 and released, and now they have charged you 1 count of aggravated driving under the influence, Class 4 felony, 1 count of aggravated with driving under the influence, possibly with drugs, Class 4 felony, and then 1 count of possession or use of narcotic drugs, class 4 felony. So, an attorney has been appointed to assist you in this matter. Your next hearing will be October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you today at $1,000. If you're able to make that bond, then you'll be released under pretrial services with random drug and alcohol testing. This will give you an opportunity to prove your sobriety to the next judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. I really appreciate that.
If you're able to make the bond, make sure you go to your hearing, do your testing, show your sobriety.
Yeah.
If you're not able to, you'll stay in custody and be transported.
Yes, Your Honor. So
Please
my
take
next
your
court is
paperwork.
October 17th.
It's on your paperwork.
All right. Thank you.
Sherman Clifton, please come to the podium. Dane Myers, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Sherman Clifton, July 27th, 1976.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new municipal court case. It was alleged that you committed disorderly conduct or fighting and then assault. Both of these are charged as misdemeanors. Those are the allegations. Based on law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and will appoint an attorney for you at your next hearing. You have a hearing at Peoria Municipal Court, October 14th at 9 a.m. You do have a secured appearance bond set at $2,500, and that is part of your release conditions. You also have the release conditions of you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You're not to possess weapons, have any alcohol, do not consume or possess it, no drugs without a valid prescription. There is also the orders of you may not reside at the same location as any victim, even if you are the owner or the renter of the residence. And because you do have children in common with the alleged victim, you are allowed to use a third party to continue to have contact with your children. There is a civil standby order, meaning you may go with local law enforcement one time back to the residence to retrieve necessary items like medications, clothing, your identification. But if you are not able to make the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing. The next judge may change these orders.
Now, is that a 10%?
So it is a secured appearance bond. You may use a bail bondsman. And to let you know, there was a victim statement filed in this as well. So it's very important if an order of protection is issued against you that you follow that. That is a court order. If you violate these types of orders, those are additional felony allegations. Okay? All right, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Dane Myers, please come to the podium. Sabri Knodel, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Dane Myers, December 11th, 2003.
Thank you, sir. You're here on a new case. It was alleged that you resisted arrest with physical force, which is a Class 5 felony. Also, you escaped, which is a Class 6 felony. Disorderly conduct, criminal trespass, those are misdemeanors. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond. It is a $1,000 secured appearance bond. If you are able to make that bond, you will be released under pretrial services with electronic monitoring. You are not to go back to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. So I understand in this case the victim was the friend, the witness was your girlfriend. So no contact with them until your next hearing. Even if they contact you first, just ignore it until you get the new judge's orders.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you are not able to make the bond, you will be held in custody and then you'll be transported to the hearing and the next judge may change all these orders.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please review your release conditions carefully. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Sabri Knodel, please come to the podium. Jocelyn Levy, have a seat by the door. Is there a Sabri Knodel? K-N-O-D-L? Sabri? Sabri. Yep. Okay, and after Sabri Knodel will be Jocelyn Levy and Argel Avayar. Avayo. Okay, please come to the middle. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Sabrina Canoto, date of birth 2/23/84.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because you failed to appear at your status conference in May, so a warrant was issued for your arrest. You already have an attorney in this case, but now you have a new hearing date. That will be downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are still eligible for release. It is a secured appearance bond of $500. If you are able to make that payment, pay that bond, make sure you go to your hearing. The information will be included on your paperwork. If you cannot pay the bond, you'll be held in custody, transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders.
Okay.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Jocelyn Levy, please come to the podium. Arvayo, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jocelyn Levy, 4/12/2002.
Thank you, ma'am, and I apologize for mispronouncing your last name. You're here today for a new case. There is an allegation of aggravated assault, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You do have a bond set. It's a secured appearance bond of $500. If you're able to pay that bond, you would be supervised by your probation officer. I believe you have an ongoing probation case.
Mm-hmm.
So have you been seen on your probation case yet?
Yes.
You have already?
Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes when there's new allegations, they do what's called a term 1 probation violation, and then there would have been a second matter. I don't see it here yet. So even if you pay that $500, you may still get held for one more calendar to do that other matter. Just so you know, so you're not disappointed. Okay. If you're able to pay the bond and they do release you, call your probation officer within 72 hours. Also, do not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Do not possess any drugs without a valid prescription, no alcohol, no weapons. Mm-hmm. All right. If an order of harassment is issued against you, must follow those orders. Okay. This is all written out on your paperwork. Again, if you're not released, you will be transported to the next hearing. But if you're able to make the bond and they do release you, make sure you call your probation officer and go to your hearing. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, ma'am. Argel Arayaro, please come to the podium. And Brittany Cash, have a seat by the door. I apologize for saying your name wrong. Please say your name and your date of birth.
My name is Argel Arvayo, June 28, 1980.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You're here today for a justice court warrant about criminal trespassing. An attorney will be appointed for you at the next hearing, and your next hearing is at the West Mesa Justice Court. It's October 15th at 8:30 in the morning. There's a cash bond set for you today. It is $400. So you were here in front of me in August.
Yeah.
And I gave you the phone number and a court date, and you were supposed to go and resolve it.
I did, and I couldn't do payment on my phone.
Okay.
So
they issued another warrant for your arrest. Yeah. So this time we are going to affirm that $400 cash bond warrant. If you're able to pay the bond, make sure you go to that hearing and get this resolved.
I want to.
Okay. Their phone number, again, is included on the paperwork as well. Please take the paperwork and have a seat. Brittany Cash, please come to the podium. Matthew Puerto, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
My name is Brittany Cash. My date of birth is August 8th, 1989.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a new case alleging theft of means, like stealing a car, that's a Class 3 felony, as well as driving on a suspended or canceled license, that's a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Mm-hmm. Your next hearing will be on October 27th at 8:30 in the morning. This court would like to release you today under supervised release. I do understand you may have some other things pending, so you might not be released right away until you've been to see all the courts that are necessary. Do you know if you have any other things pending right now, or have you already been to any other courts?
I shouldn't have anything pending.
I see Phoenix City. has a $200 bond. Did you already go see them?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so even though I'm going to release you today, they might not let you out right away until you see Phoenix. They're here in the same building.
Okay.
Okay, so once you are released, you will have pretrial services, so you'll have this envelope, and they will try to assist you to make sure you get to your hearing. You're not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants, so the owner of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they contact you first, just ignore them until the next court hearing, and the next judge can change these orders.
Okay.
Okay. The rest of the information is all listed out on your paperwork, so please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Okay.
Thank you. Matthew Puerto.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I'll pull it up. Please say your name and date of birth.
Matthew Porto, August 5th, 2005.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on one count of criminal trespass, which is a Class 5 felony, one count of interfering with a peace officer, which is a misdemeanor, one count of disorderly conduct, one count of assault. Those are also both misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 27th at 8:30 in the morning. It's this court's intention to release you under supervised release, but I do say that you're wearing all orange. Are you here? Are you being held on another matter?
Wait, can you repeat that again? You said about the orange?
Yes. Are you being held for something else?
No, my clothes was just wet because I was outside in the rain.
Okay, just making sure. So you are going to be released today in a few hours.
Okay.
And you are not to return to the scene of the alleged incident or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Don't have any weapons, alcohol, drugs without a valid prescription.
Yes, ma'am.
If an order of protection or harassment is issued against you, make sure to follow those. Those are court orders. It would be a felony if you don't.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and even if the alleged victim contacts you first, just ignore them until
I will. I'm gonna fight this case because like half of the stuff she said wasn't even true, so.
So that would be a discussion to have with your attorney.
Yes,
Their
ma'am.
phone numbers on your paperwork.
Thank you.
Please take your.
Have a great rest of your day, ma'am.
Thank you, too. Okay, the other people who are on my calendar will need to be seen in-house in their cells because they are not able to be here today. The first one is Daniel Wells. He is being disruptive. By date of birth 6/12/1992. It's a new Superior Court case. It was alleged one count of organized retail theft, Class 4 felony. Again, one count organized retail theft with an artifice, Class 4 felony. One count shoplifting removal of goods. One count shoplifting concealment, and one count shoplifting transfer of goods. Those are misdemeanors. He does have a legal defender appointed to assist him downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning, and a secured appearance bond set at $1,500. That was the county's recommendation. This court believes it is reasonable. He has many no-contact orders about not going back to the place where he was shoplifting. The next person is Oscar Duran Garcia, and he is NASW. He has two matters. One, his date of birth is 1/5/1980. A new Superior Court case alleges one count dangerous drug possession, Class 4 felony, one count narcotic drug possession, Class 4 felony, one count drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, one count resisting arrest with physical injury, Class 6 felony, one count burglary tools in his possession, Class 6 felony, and one count failing to stop or follow police commands, which is a misdemeanor. This court found probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist him on his October 17th hearing at 8:30 downtown Phoenix. He has a secured appearance bond in his new matter of $500. His other matter is a probation violation warrant. So this is a term 1 probation violation. An attorney has been appointed to assist him. His hearing will be on October 20th at 8:30 in the morning. It is a $500 secured appearance bond set for him there. So total that is $1,000. If he is able to pay these bonds, he needs to call his probation officer and go to both his hearings. And the last person is Alexis Ezernak. His date of birth is 11/5/2002, and he is being combative. So he has two matters. One is a failing to appear at a sentencing hearing for narcotic drug possession and drug paraphernalia. He has an attorney in that case. His next hearing will be October 20th at 8:30 in the morning. He does have a secured appearance bond set at $2,500. If he is able to pay that, he'll be released with electronic monitoring. The other matter before this court is failing to appear for his probation violation hearing. An attorney has been appointed to assist him already, so he has a hearing October 20th at 8:30 in the morning. So he does have two hearings on the same day, but it appears that they're in the same courtroom. And on this one, it is also $2,500, so it's a $5,000 secured appearance bond. If he's able to pay that, he'll need to call his probation officer and attend his hearings. If he is not able to pay that, he will remain in custody and be transported to his hearings. It is not my intention to return to this recording, so if there are any changes, they will be reflected in the written order. This court 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar is now in recess until 5 p.m.
Thank you. Remember, we're gonna be quiet while we're sitting out here, Is that everything? Yeah. All right.
Please be seated.
Melinda towards the bottom because they were still trying.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. Good evening. This is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for October 12th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given at the first calendar of October shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney is appointed to you, when and where your next hearing will be, if you are eligible for release, what the bond may be, and what your release conditions are. I will not read every release condition to each of you. That is your responsibility to review those. They are court orders. But if there is something specific to your matter, I will point it out. These are all criminal matters. You have the right to remain silent. These hearings are being broadcast and recorded. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth. I will call you in one at a time. The first person will come and stand here in the center of the room. There is a podium. And the second person will have a seat by the door in that chair. We'll begin with Roberto Mendoza. Please come to the podium. And then after that will be Stanley Capron. Right here in the center, sir. Please say your name and date of birth.
Roberto Mendoza, 12703.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. There was allegations of aggravated assault, which is a Class 3 felony. Based on law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond of $15,000. If you are able to pay that bond, you'll be released with an electronic monitoring device restricting where and when you can go, different places. You may not go back to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You may not reside at the same location as any alleged victim, even if you're the owner or renter. However, if you are able to make bond and you do need to go back, you may go one time. If you contact local law enforcement, they can escort you for what's called a civil standby, where you can retrieve necessary items like your medication, ID, clothing for your hearing. I understand you may have children in common with the alleged victim, and because you've been ordered to find an alternate residence and no contact with the alleged victim, You may make arrangements through a third party to still have contact with your children. Those are the court's orders. If you are not able to make the bond, then you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing. The next judge may change all these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Stanley Capron, please come to the podium. Alexa Cleveland, have a seat by the door. Thank you. Please say your name and date of birth.
Stanley Capron, 10/24/1991.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 3 matters. The first one is a new case. There's allegations that you committed shoplifting with an artifice, which is a Class 4 felony. Also, organized retail theft, which is a Class 4 felony, and then shoplifting by concealment, which is a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning, and you are eligible for a secured appearance bond in this new matter at $2,500. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You are on probation, so you would need to call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. Your other 2 matters today are probation violation warrants, so you have 2 ongoing probation cases, and with this new alleged criminal activity, you have violated term 1 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed for you in both of those cases to assist you at your probation revocation arraignment hearing on October 20th at 8:30 downtown. Again, if you are able to make the bond, and in this case it's $100 on each case, so $200 total, then you would need to call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. So altogether, you do have a secured appearance bond of $2,700. If you're able to make that, call your PO, go to your 2 sets of hearings. If you are not able to make that, you will remain in custody and be transported, and the judges at those hearings may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Alexa Cleveland, please come to the podium. Cesar Castillo, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Alexa Cleveland, 01/28/97.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
here today on a new case.
Yes, ma'am.
It was alleged that you committed unlawful flight from law enforcement, which is a Class 5 felony. Also criminal damage and resisting arrest, those are both misdemeanors.
Okay.
Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond. It's a secured appearance bond at $2,500. If you're able to make that bond, you'll be released with an electronic monitoring device. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants.
Can you repeat the last sentence?
Complainants. Don't have contact with the alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants. Complainants are the type of people who tell the police about what's going on.
Okay, I don't all know who's involved other than the victim.
That would be a good question for your attorney, and one has been appointed to assist you. Their phone number is on your paperwork. We're going to get your paperwork in just a moment. If you cannot pay the bond, you will remain in custody, and you'll be transported to the hearing. Then the next judge may change these orders, but you'll still have that attorney, and that paperwork will have their number. Okay, please take your paperwork.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Honorable Gwendolyn.
Oh, one moment, please. Okay. It was just added. Okay.
Is it an additional charge?
No, what happens is victims in Arizona have rights.
Yes, ma'am.
And one of their rights is that they get to be heard before release conditions are set. They are supposed to submit their statements half an hour prior to the calendar.
Okay.
So one has just been added. I am going to review it for just a moment.
Okay. I'm sorry, do you have the time?
It's 5:14.
Yes, ma'am, take your time. Take all of your time, Honorable Gwendolyn D.
Okay. So I have reviewed the victim statement.
Uh-huh.
I do not believe it will change my decision in your release order.
Okay.
The only thing I would like to add, and I'm not going to reprint this or tell you
Yes.
that it's an order of the court, but if you have a case manager?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So if you are able to post bond, contact your case manager when you are released.
Okay.
Right? So let them know that you're back out and let them help you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I have one question.
Yes.
If I was released from the hospital on Friday and the victim was the one whose care I was supposed to be in,
right, you cannot
just coordinate with my attorney?
Your attorney?
No, I'm not I'm just saying coordinate with my attorney in my case.
And your case manager.
Yes, Honorable Gwendolyn D. Gentry.
Right. That will also, I don't have your case manager as an order in your paperwork.
Yes, ma'am.
But you do understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Call your case manager
Yes, ma'am.
if you're able to make bail.
Yes, ma'am. And you said it's how much?
$2,500 secured.
Okay. And then you'd release me with an ankle monitor?
Correct.
Until the 17th?
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Cesar Castillo, please come to the podium. Stacy Grantham, have a seat by the door.
Okay.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Cesar Omar Castillo, 10/25/95.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a justice court warrant. It is alleged that you have not gone to your hearing, and it is for driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled license. That is a misdemeanor. So an attorney is going to be appointed for you, but only in the matter of bail. If you want to argue about the merits of the case, you can hire an attorney or represent yourself. Your next hearing is downtown Arrowhead Justice Court, October 15th at 8:30 in the morning. And your bond today is set at $250. If you are able to pay that bond, make sure you go to your hearing. I've also included Arrowhead Justice Court's phone number for you. If you are not able to make that bond, you will remain in custody, be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Stacy Grantham, please come to the podium, and then Crystal Moother, have a seat by the door. Right here in the center, ma'am. Please say your name and date of birth.
Stacy Grantham, 9397.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today for a Superior Court probation violation warrant. And it looks like it was alleged that you violated terms 3, 5, and 7 of your probation.
I'm not on probation.
Can you say your birthday again?
9397. I was told I did not have probation anymore.
Let me look at your case. One moment, please. You are on probation according to the court docket. They sentenced you to probation July 8th of 2025, and then they issued a warrant for your arrest on September 30th of 2025.
How is that? Because I talked to my probation officer.
Okay, so let me give you the information that I have for you today, ma'am, and if you have questions, they would better be directed toward your attorney or the probation judge. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is October 20th at 8:30 in the morning. It was alleged you violated terms 3, 5, and 7 of your probation, and a bond was set at $250 secured appearance. If you are able to pay that bond, call your probation officer within 72 hours of release and go to your hearing. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing. The next judge may change these orders. And as far as I can see, you do still have an active probation case. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Yeah, they're not gonna go in.
Sure. So how do you do that? Do I just go back there to the phone? Yeah. I put everything on. Okay. So I need to read his thing in first and then go back. Okay. All right, we are going to go out of order, so if you are sitting by the door, please stay there. We are going to go down to Mr. Lauren Hergert, number 8 and 19 on the calendar. He will soon be receiving medical treatment. So his date of birth is 1/5/1983. He is here for 2 matters. The first is a new case alleging burglary, 2nd degree, class 3 felony, 8 counts of disorderly conduct, 1 count of threatening intimidation, and 1 count of criminal damage. Those are misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause, appointed an attorney to assist him, and his hearing is October 17th, 8:30 in the morning. He's eligible for a cash-only bond at $50,000 and be supervised by his probation officer. He is not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. He does have some other release conditions, but especially no contact. And then he has his other case, which is a probation violation. This is a term 1 of his probation. There is an attorney appointed to assist him at the revocation arraignment hearing, October 20th, 8:30 in the morning downtown, and it is a $1,000 secured appearance bond. Again, he does have no contact orders, and he must contact his probation officer within 72 hours if released. At this time, the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar will take a short recess while we go and see Mr. Lauren Hergert before he receives medical attention, and then we will resume the calendar. At this time, we will resume the initial appearance calendar of 5 o'clock with Crystal Mouser. Please come to the podium. And then Isaac Smith, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
It's Crystal Mouser, 11/18/87.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a Justice Court warrant regarding a driving on license that's suspended, revoked, or canceled. So this is a misdemeanor, and this court cannot appoint an attorney for you, but you can hire one yourself, or you can represent yourself. Your next hearing is at the Encanto Justice Court, and that is on October 15th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond. It is a secured appearance bond of $250. And just so that you're aware, the warrant that's out for you is almost $1,000. So I've included Encanto's phone number for you on your orders as well. It is very important you call ahead and find out what you need to do to be prepared for that hearing so that when you go, you can resolve this issue. Okay, otherwise you'll be back here on another warrant. Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you. Isaac Smith, please come to the podium, and then Yaxley Guzman, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Isaac Smith, 6992.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
You're here on two matters. It looks like they are both probation violation warrants. So they allege that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist you at your probation revocation arraignment hearing downtown on October 20th at 8:30 in the morning.
Right.
You are eligible for bond.
Right.
Each case is asking for $100, so that's $200 total secured appearance bond.
Right.
If you're able to make the bond, call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. If you're not able to make the bond, you'll remain in custody, you'll be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders.
Right.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yaxley Guzman, please come to the podium. Patrick Begay, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Yaxley, 4/22/2002.
Thank you. You're here on a new case. There's allegations of an aggravated driving under the influence, wrong way driving, which is a class 4 felony, and then driving under the influence with a combination of liquor and possibly drugs, so that's a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on October 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You're going to be released today under supervised release, which means no one will ask you for money, but they are going to give you an envelope, and you will be required to do illegal drug and alcohol testing weekly between now and your hearing date. This gives you an opportunity to prove your sobriety to the next judge. So make sure you take advantage of that and show up to all your tests. All the information is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Can I ask a question? Is that including medical marijuana? I do have like a card.
So if you have been driving under the influence, even if it's normally legal, that may be held against you.
Okay.
Okay, but that's a question for your attorney.
Thank you.
Patrick Begay, please come to the podium. Brenda Nanashi, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Patrick Begay, on February 18th, 1987.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you committed shoplifting with an artifice, which is a class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on October 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You are being released today under supervised release, but some of your release conditions include no contact orders. So do not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainant. Please make sure you review your contact orders so that you don't violate them and that you go to your hearing. Everything is on your paperwork. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Brenda Nanoshi, please come to the podium. Eric Garcia, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Brenda Nanoshi, 11/18/1975.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here on a new case that alleges organized retail theft, which is a Class 4 felony, and then shoplifting or concealment, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is October 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You are being released today under supervised release, but you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Make sure you review your release conditions carefully so that you don't violate them and go to your hearing.
Yes.
Please take your paperwork and have it.
Thank you.
Eric Garcia, please come to the podium. Elian Rodriguez, have a seat by the door.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Good evening. Please say your name and date of birth.
Eric Garcia, 11582.
Thank you, sir. You're here for two matters today.
Yes, ma'am.
The first one is a justice court warrant, and it's in regards to an old driving under the influence charge. It is now in a misdemeanor stage, so you're not entitled to appoint a court-appointed counsel, but you can hire your own counsel or you can represent yourself. Your next hearing is Agua Fria Justice Court, October 29th at 10:30 in the morning. I am going to release you today on your promise to go to that hearing, so OR, but just so you know, Agua Fria is asking for a $500 cash bond.
Yes, ma'am.
So you need to call them. I've included their phone number for you so you can get this sorted out, get a payment plan or something going on so they quit issuing warrants for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Your other matter, you have two matters, and then I'll let you speak if that's... So your other matter is a municipal court warrant out of Peoria. It looks like it's for criminal damage. It's also a misdemeanor, so no attorney has been appointed. You can represent yourself or you can hire someone. It's at Peoria Municipal Court, October 28th at 9 a.m. Again, I'm releasing you on your promise to get this taken care of. Their phone number is included on the paperwork. Okay, sir, it is your turn. Please go ahead.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. On the second one, I did classes and the certificate is at my house, and I haven't had time to go and see the judge. And when I went the first time, he rescheduled everything and he didn't email me anything, so I took it upon myself to go and do classes.
Okay.
So I got the certificate. And the $500, the first one, is there anything I could do other than pay?
That's between you and that court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's why we are not collecting anything today.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are being released with the promise that you're going to go take care of this.
Yes, ma'am.
So their phone numbers are on your paperwork. I know it's a struggle sometimes, but hopefully they can work something out with you there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Elian Rodriguez, please come to the podium. And then if John Melendez, John Melendez, you will be next. Please say your name and date of birth.
Elian Rodriguez. June 13th, 2000.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 27th. It's at 8:30 in the morning. You are being released today under the supervision of your probation officer. I understand you're on probation, is that correct? Okay. It might take a little while for you to get released, but once you are, call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. If you are not able to be released right away, they may have a hold on you for your probation case. I'm not sure, so just please have patience. Once you are released, though, don't return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants, the people who called it in. Okay. This is all written out on your release orders, so just please have patience as you go through the process of being released. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. John Melendez, please come to the podium. Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
John Michael Melendez, 11/24/1962.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. One of them is an out-of-county warrant, and it's from Coconino County. Actually, there's two. So this one is alleging, looks like you did not go to a hearing.
Yes, I missed the hearing because I was taking care of my mother.
Okay.
She was
So they issued a warrant for you, and there'll be an attorney appointed for you at the hearing at Flagstaff Justice Court on October 15th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you out of Coconino at $25,000. The other matter before this court is again an out-of-county warrant, and it's also Coconino County, but it's a different case, has different allegations, and it's the same. An attorney will be appointed. It's October 15th at 8:30 in the morning, so they're both the same day, and they are both $25,000. So it's a $50,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay that bond, make sure you go, okay. Then you will remain in custody.
Yes.
You will be transported to the hearing, and the next judge can change these orders.
Okay.
Okay. Please
Thank you.
take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. We do still have 2 matters on the calendar. However, these are individuals who are not able to make it into the hearing room because they are NASW. The first one, or excuse me, we have one more person, Armando Rivas. Thank you, sir, for your patience.
Good evening, Your Honor. Thank you.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Armando Rivas, November 11th, 1982.
Thank you, sir. So I have here that you are a fugitive of justice from Pennsylvania. However, sir, I reviewed the warrant, and it is a misdemeanor warrant, and we do not see those here. So you are going to be released today as what's called a no action. So I'm not asking you to waive your rights. I'm not setting any new hearing dates for you. You are going to be released without any release conditions because this is a misdemeanor warrant. I highly encourage you to call Pennsylvania and get this taken care of so it's not floating out there.
I know this isn't your jurisdiction, Your Honor, but I guess, and I know obviously you're not my appointed counsel, I guess who...
Right. All of those things are true, and this is being recorded and broadcast.
Correct. So I guess, would it be beneficial if I'm to call the court themselves, or like, I'm not exactly sure, because when I spoke to the officer, he notified me that there was a warrant this year.
Right.
And I had a previous DUI from years and years back, and I'm pretty sure it's from something from that I didn't complete with that.
That is exactly right. It's like a pretrial that you didn't finish out, like you just didn't close the door on. And so if you have not seen your warrant...
no, ma'am. I'm sorry. No, Your Honor, I have not. Sorry.
Let me see if they've got like a phone number or anything on there. They just have your address. I can give you the case number so that maybe if you're able to Google them and find out who to call. I'm going to write it down for you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So it is Pennsylvania versus you. BW 174-25. And I'm just looking to see if there's any other case numbers on there. BW stands for bench warrant, so I don't think that's your original case. I do see a docket number. Let me get that up. P06CR. Okay, it's from 2023, it looks like. All right, so I've included the docket number and the bench warrant number. I hope that gives you a start on getting this resolved.
I'm going to add the phone number from Berks County.
Oh, you found it? Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that is that matter. Yeah. Yeah, and I appreciate your patience for going last. We usually have a whole thing we do with people who are fugitives of justice, but it does not apply to you since it is a misdemeanor, and we will not hold you on that.
I understand, Your Honor.
So. Okay, if you'd like to take a seat, they'll bring that to you in just a minute. I'm going to read in the last person.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we have Miguel Robles, who is NASW, and his date of birth is 3/28/1982. He is here on a failing to appear bench warrant from a comprehensive pretrial conference Robles, who is NASW, and his date of birth is 3/28/1982. He is here on a failing to appear bench warrant from a comprehensive pretrial conference that happened in June of 2024. He did not attend. So he has an attorney already in his case, and his next hearing is October 22nd, 8:30 in the morning, and he's being held on cash-only bond of $100. If he's able to pay that bond, he will be released, and he just needs to go to his new status conference. If there are any changes to this order or Mr. Hergert's order, which there were no changes to Mr. Hergert's order, they would be reflected in the written document. It's not my intention to return to this recording, and the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar will now be in recess until 8 p.m.
It was hard to explain.
please be seated. Good evening. This is the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar for October 12th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were issued on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed for you, when and where your next hearing will be, and if you're eligible for release, what your release conditions will be, including what type of bond. I will not read all your release conditions to you. That is your responsibility to review that on your documents. But if there's something specific or particular to your matter, I will point that out to you. Please remember, you are all here on criminal matters, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you. These are being recorded as well as broadcast, these hearings. So I will only ask you for your name and for your date of birth. I will call you in one at a time to be here at the podium. I'll call the first person's name, and they'll come into the center of the room. And then the second person will have a seat right there by the door, and we can move expeditiously. We'll begin this evening with Victor Hernandez. Please come to the podium. And Gavin, Justin, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Victor Hernandez, September 8th, 2005.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It's alleged that you committed aggravated robbery, which is a Class 3 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be at Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond of $50,000. If you are able to make that bond, you will be released with electronic monitoring. If you are able to make the bond, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, complainant, witnesses, or co-defendants. Make sure not to have any weapons, drugs without a valid prescription, or consume any alcohol. If an order of harassment is issued against you, follow that. It is a court order. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Gavin, Justin, please come to the podium. Gabriel Alderete, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Gavin Damon Justin, 1985.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a new case alleging kidnapping, which is a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be at Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond of $50,000.
$50,000?
$50,000. You may use a bail bondsman for that. If you do make that bond, you will have electronic monitoring. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime, have any contact with the alleged victim, witness, or complainant. No weapons, no drugs without a prescription, and no alcohol. Yes, sir.
I seen that when I got picked up, I came here and I asked them what they had me for, and it has to be some kind of mistake.
So that would be a good question to speak with your attorney. Their phone number will be on your paperwork. Or if you have an explanation, you can also give it to the next judge.
Can I OR?
No, the bond is $50,000. If you're not able to make that bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to your hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your papers. Thank you, sir. Gabriel Alderete, please come to the podium. Damian Farvilli, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Gabriel Alderete, May 6th of 99.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a new case with allegations of aggravated assault, domestic violence, impeding breathing, which is a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at your next hearing downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond at $25,000. If you are able to make that bond, you will be released with electronic monitoring. If you are able to make that bond, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Do not possess weapons, drugs without a valid prescription, or consume or possess alcohol. You may not have contact with the alleged victim for any reason. Even if the alleged victim contacts you first, you are cautioned that violation of the no victim contact order may result in aggravated harassment charges, which is another Class 6 felony. If you're not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Damian Farvilli, please come to the podium. Manuel Hernandez Torres, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Damian Farvilli, May 11th, 2005.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging aggravated robbery, which is a Class 3 felony, and then obstruction or refusing to give your name, which is a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today, and it's a secured appearance bond of $25,000. If you are able to pay that bond, you will be released with electronic monitoring. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. No weapons, no drugs without a prescription, no alcohol, and if an order of harassment is issued against you, you must follow that court's order. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to that hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Manuel Hernandez Torres, please come to the podium, and then Juan Gonzalez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Manuel Hernandez Torres, August 4th, 1992.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new municipal court case. It was alleged that you committed domestic violence with assault, intent to injure, disorderly conduct or fighting, and then again, assault with touching to injure. These are misdemeanors. An attorney will be appointed for you at your next hearing, and that will be at the Goodyear Municipal Court, and that is on October 22nd at 8:30 in the morning. You do have a secured appearance bond available today. It is $15,000. If you are able to pay that bond, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. No weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a prescription. Also, if an order of protection is issued against you, you must follow that. Because this is your residence, if you are released and you need to go back to get medication, ID, clothes for your hearing, you may go one time with local law enforcement. They must escort you. It's called a civil standby. That court order is written into your paperwork.
Okay.
If you are not able to pay the bond, then you will remain in custody and be transported to your hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Juan Gonzalez, please come to the podium, and then Brenton Hines, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Juan Gonzalez, April 6, 1977.
Thank you, sir. You're here for a new case. There's allegations of possessing a weapon by a prohibited person, which is a Class 4 felony, and there's 4 counts of that, and 1 count of unlawful discharge of a firearm in the city limit, which is a Class 6 felony. So this court did not find probable cause on the unlawful discharge, but did find probable cause on that prohibited person's possession of weapons.
Okay. Yeah.
So an attorney has been appointed for you, and your next hearing is October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. At that hearing, the state may bring additional evidence in order to create sufficient probable cause for all of these allegations.
Okay.
So it's important that you go to your hearing.
Yeah.
You are eligible for bond today. Your bond is set at $1,500 secured appearance bond. If you are able to pay that bond, you're not to possess any weapons. Okay? So you may not reside or knowingly be present at any place where firearms are located. So this court did not order you to tell everyone to turn in their weapons to a police station. Sometimes that happens. I'm just letting you know if you make that bond.
Yeah, they're on mine.
Well, they can't be where you are.
Yeah.
Okay? They cannot be where you are. If you are not able to make the bond, you will remain in custody, be transported to your hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Your attorney's phone number is on your paperwork as well. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Brenton Hines, please come to the podium. Demanda Jimmy, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Brenton Hines, and 3290.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 5 matters. 2 of them are new cases, so we'll go through them one at a time. Your first new case has 1 count of escape from a felony custody, which is a Class 5 felony, 1 count of resisting arrest with physical force, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your hearing is October 17th, 8:30 in the morning. In that matter, your bond is $500.
What is the escape charge? What is that?
So that would be a question to ask your attorney. They will have a copy of all the law enforcement report and they can explain it to you. Okay. Your other one is a new justice court case which alleges theft of property, which is a misdemeanor. An attorney has still been appointed to assist you in that case as well. That hearing will be at the University Lakes Justice Court, October 15th at 8:30 in the morning, and there is a $500 bond set for that one. Your other 3 cases are probation violation warrants. The first one alleges you violated terms 3 and 5, so an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your hearing will be downtown October 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Your next one is same allegation, same date and time. It's a $100 bond. And your third one, same allegation, same date and time with an attorney, and it's a $50 bond. So altogether, you have a $1,400 secured appearance bond. If you are able to pay your secured appearance bond, because you are on IPS probation, call your probation officer within 24 hours and go to your 3 different hearings. You have justice court, you have your new allegations, and you have your probation revocation arraignment. This is all laid out on your paperwork. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Demanda Jimmy, please come to the podium. David John, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Demanda Jimmy 072601.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a new case alleging narcotic drug possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be October 27th at 8:30 in the morning. You are being released today under supervised release. That means you'll get your paperwork and you'll also get an envelope. Make sure you go to your hearing or they will issue a warrant for your arrest. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. David John, please come to the podium, and then Daniela Langella, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
David John, 8984.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a justice court warrant. It is for a misdemeanor. This court cannot appoint counsel due to the nature of the charge. You have a hearing coming up at Arrowhead Justice Court October 28th. That will be at 2 p.m. So you are being released today on your promise to go to your hearing. I've included their phone number for you as well. Call ahead, find out what you need to do to get this resolved.
Okay.
If you do not appear, they will issue another warrant for your arrest.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Daniela Langella, please come to the podium. And then after that will be Luis Monge.
Hi.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Daniela Langella, March 20th, 1970.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today for a new municipal case. It was alleged that you committed assault with intent to injure and disorderly conduct fighting. These are misdemeanors. You do have an attorney appointed for you at your next hearing. That will be at the Peoria Municipal Court, and that will be on October 28th at 9 a.m. You are going to be released today on your promise to go to that hearing, but you do have restrictions, no contact orders. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants or co-defendants. You are not to possess weapons or possess or consume alcohol, drugs without a valid prescription. You must obey any orders of protection that might be issued against you. You may not reside at the same location as the alleged victim. Even if you're the owner or the renter of the residence, you must find an alternative residence and provide proof of that residence at your next court appearance. If you need to go and retrieve like medications, your ID, or clothing before the next hearing, you may go one time with local law enforcement on what's called a civil standby. That is written into your court order. Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you. This is Commissioner Gentry at the initial appearance court. Is this an interpreter?
Yes, ma'am.
And may I please have your name?
My name is Brenda. My interpreter number is 211118.
Thank you, Miss Brenda. Can you swear or affirm that you will directly translate my words from English to Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish to English as we say them?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Luis Manga, please come to the podium.
Luis Manga, por favor, acérquese.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre y fecha de nacimiento.
Diciembre 76.
December
Nombre,
76.
Okay. You are here on a new case.
Usted está presente hoy sobre un caso nuevo.
It was alleged that you were driving under the influence, aggravated, which is a Class 4 felony.
Se alega que usted conducía en estatus ebrio, que es un crimen grave, nivel 4.
An attorney has been assigned to represent you.
Le hemos asignado un abogado que lo pueda representar.
Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, October 17th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su siguiente audiencia será en la Corte de Centro de Phoenix el día 17 de octubre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
You are eligible for bond. It is set at $15,000 secured.
Usted es elegible para salir bajo fianza, la cantidad siendo $15,000 o seguridad.
If you pay the bond, you will be released under pretrial services supervision.
Si usted paga esta fianza, podrá salir en anticipo de fecha de corte bajo su supervisión del sistema antes de ir a corte.
You will be tested randomly for illegal drug and alcohol use weekly.
Habrán pruebas semanalmente sobre el uso de drogas y bebidas de alcohol.
This gives you a chance to show your sobriety to the next judge.
Esto le permite proporcionar al siguiente juez su falta de usar bebidas de alcohol.
If you cannot pay your bond, you will be held in custody, transported to your next hearing, and the next judge may change these orders.
Si usted no puede pagar esta fianza, se mantendrá detenido y lo transportamos hacia su siguiente cita de corte y el juez puede cambiar los términos.
All of this information is on your paperwork.
Toda esta información aparece bajo sus documentos.
Please have a seat.
Por favor, tomen asiento.
Gabrielle Zapian Solorio, please come to the podium.
Gabriel García Sororio, por favor, acérquese.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre y fecha de nacimiento.
Gabriel Zapian Solorio, nací el 6 de mayo de 1994.
Gabriel Solorio, I was born May 6, 94.
Thank you. You are here on a new case.
Usted está presente sobre un nuevo caso.
It's alleged you committed taking the identity of another, which is a Class 4 felony.
Se alega que usted robó la identidad de otra persona, que sería un crimen nivel 4.
An attorney has been appointed to represent you.
Le han asignado un abogado que lo pueda representar.
Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su siguiente audiencia será en la Corte del Centro de Phoenix el día 17 de octubre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond set at $10,000.
Usted es elegible para salir bajo fianza. La cantidad de esta fianza sería $10,000, cantidad asegurada.
If you are able to pay that bond, there are no contact orders on your release paperwork.
Si puede pagar esta fianza, existen documentos de no comunicarse bajo sus documentos.
If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody, be transported to your hearing, and the next judge may change these orders.
Si usted no puede pagar esta fianza, se mantendrá bajo custodia Habrá transporte hacia su siguiente cita de corte y el siguiente juez puede cambiar estas órdenes.
This information is all on your paperwork. Please take that paperwork and have a seat.
Esta información aparece sobre sus documentos. Tome sus documentos y tome asiento.
Thank you, Ms. Brenda. We appreciate your services this evening. That is the last Spanish speaker we have here tonight.
Thank you. We do appreciate your business. Have a great evening.
We do have one matter left on the calendar, and that is Mr. Domingo Rangel Monares, and apparently he is combative, so it is not safe for him to be here in the hearing room. His date of birth is September 3rd, 1998. He does have a new case. It is alleged that he committed one count of aggravated assault, which is a Class 3 felony, one count of aggravated assault as a Class 4 felony, one count of criminal damage, and one count of resisting arrest. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to represent him at his hearing downtown Phoenix on October 17th at 8:30 in the morning. He is eligible for bond, and this court did affirm the county's recommendation of a secured appearance bond of $25,000. He has no contact conditions, which are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or any contact with the victims, alleged witnesses, complainants, or co-defendants. He is not to possess weapons, drugs without a prescription, possess or consume alcohol, and he must obey any terms of an order against harassment that might be issued against him. If there are any changes to his order, they will be reflected in the written document. It is not my intention to return to this recording, and so the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar is now in recess to 11 p.m.
The judge is on the way, so if you're asleep, wake up. Brand, take a chair to stand. All rise. Stand up. Stand up, Brand.
Thank you. Please be seated. This is the 11 p.m. calendar on October 12th, 2025. Orders are given on the first of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders will be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned an attorney. The vast majority of you will be assigned an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded, so please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save those types of questions for your attorney. Finally, you're going to be hearing about lots of different dates, different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork. That's why it's important to keep your paperwork and save it. Don't lose it. If you end up missing a court date or you don't follow or if you don't follow a written court order, you could just end up back here. Here's how tonight's going to work. I'm going to call two names. First name I call is going to come in the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. Second name I call is going to sit on that chair next to the door. Then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar is finished. Okay, please get Jonathan Taylor to the podium. Rand Lawson to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
02/28/2001.
Name, please.
Jonathan Taylor.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault, a Class 4 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are October 17 and October 21 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $25,000. If you're able to bond out, you'll be placed on pretrial services supervision with the electronic ankle monitoring.
Okay.
Furthermore, if you bond out, you are not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Okay.
If there are any orders of protection that are put out against you, you have to follow those orders. You may have no contact with the victim whatsoever through any type of means, even if they contact you first. You're cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. One, please step to your left for your paperwork.
Okay.
Rand Lawson to the podium. Joshua Whitaker to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please. Can I get your name and date of birth, please?
Ron Lawson, 7/16/81.
Okay, thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and 3 probation violation warrants. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for theft of means of transportation, a Class 3 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, knowingly displaying a false license plate, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are October 17, October 21 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $20,000. You also have 3 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date's October 20th on all 3 of those. I'm setting secured appearance bonds of $250, $250, and $500 on your 3 probation violation warrants. If you're able to bond out on all of your matters, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact your probation officer within 3 days. I'm also placing on the record that pursuant to State v. Brown, 233 Arizona 153, extraordinary circumstances were found on this calendar, October 12th, with respect to the time of the initial appearance. Hearing, defendant was taken to a medical facility upon first being brought to ITR for a medical emergency, which is why she was not seen within the 24-hour statutory time period. All right, ma'am, please step to your left for your paperwork. Joshua Whitaker to the podium. Ryan Rexroad to the chair, please. Hi, sir. Could you please take your arms out of your sleeves?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. No worries. Name and date of birth, please.
Joshua Whitaker, 7/11/1991.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's October 20th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge to $2,500 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Ryan Rexroad to the podium. Mary Yandel to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Ryan David Rexroad, 9/12/1982.
Thank you. You're here today on 3 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be October 20th at the Downtown Superior Court. I am setting security appearance bonds of $500, $250, and $500. Security appearance, a total $1,250 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Okay.
Mary Yandel to the podium. Jose Monreal to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
2/17/97, Mariano.
Thank you. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date's going to be October 22nd in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your trial judge. It's a $500 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on pretrial services supervision. Also, if you bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have a question for me? All right. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork. Jose Monreal to the podium. Morning Star Manual to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Jose Raul Monreal, 1/25/1975.
Thank you. You're here today on a Justice Court new case. You've been arrested for criminal trespass, Class 3 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's October 15th. That's at the University Lakes Justice Court. I'm setting a secured appearance bond of $100. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scenes of the crime, no contact with any victims or witnesses. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Morning Star Manual to the podium. Kyle Meehan to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Morningstar Manual, July 21/92.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause was previously found for unlawful flight, Class 5 felony. This was alleged to have occurred back on February 9th of 2024. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are October 17 and October 21 in the Downtown Superior Court.
Yes, sir.
I'm affirming the bond set by your trial judge. It's a $50 bond. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on supervised release, no contact with any witness, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
How much?
50.
50?
Yes.
Like $50?
Yes. All right. Okay. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Kyle Meehan to the podium. Vidal Ramos to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
4/17/85, Kyle Meehan.
Thank you. You are here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for endangerment, a Class 6 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are October 27, October 30th in the Downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today. There's going to be a fair number of conditions to your release. You're going to be on supervised release. You're going to be alcohol tested and monitored. You're going to have an electronic ankle monitor. You were not to return to the scene of the crime. That means you can't go back home. You're not to initiate any contact with any victim or witness. That means your children. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You cannot drive a motor vehicle with anyone under the age of 18 in your car. If there are any orders of protection that are placed against you, you have to follow those orders. Most importantly, again, you cannot live with the alleged victims. Those are your children, even if you're the owner or renter of the property. You're allowed one civil standby with local law enforcement to collect any essential belongings. The sole exception to the no victim contact in this case shall be if the contact is supervised by another adult. You're cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. Sir, do you understand all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you have someplace else to go?
Yes.
All right. Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, I do.
Do you promise to appear on October 22nd and October 30th in the downtown Superior Court?
Yes.
And you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes.
Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you to the supervision of pretrial services. Sir, it's your responsibility to contact them during normal business hours starting on Monday. If you fail to contact pretrial services, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir. Why don't please step to your left for your paperwork. Vidal Ramos to the podium, please. Hi, is the interpreter on the line?
Hola. Español.
Hi, I can barely hear you. Could you...
Español.
Is this the interpreter?
Yes, can you hear me better?
Oh, yes, that's much better. Okay, I'll be speaking to the defendant now. Could you please slowly and clearly state your full name and date of birth?
¿Podrías, por favor, deletrear y decir tu nombre completo y fecha de nacimiento, por favor?
Vidal Ramos Campoy, 27 de marzo de 1987.
Tienes que deletrearlo.
Vidal-Ramoscampoy, 27/03/1987.
Okay. Full name is Vidal, Vidal. Last name Ramos, Ramos, Camoy, Camoy. Date of birth March 27th, 1987.
Thank you. You're here on a new case in the Superior Court.
Estás aquí en un nuevo caso en el Tribunal Superior.
You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony.
Has sido arrestado por posesión de drogas peligrosas, clase 4 y clase 6.
He's also arrested for possession of dangerous drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony.
También ha sido arrestado por posesión de drogas peligrosas como la fenalia en la clase 6.
I have found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney.
Ok, te voy a estar asignando un abogado para el caso.
Your next court dates are October 27th and October 30th in the downtown Superior Court.
Tu próxima audiencia es el 27 de octubre y el 30 de octubre en el centro de la Corte Superior.
Okay.
Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today, but there are some conditions to your release.
Si me prometes que vas a asistir, te puedo liberar, pero hay algunas condiciones.
You are not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
No puedes poseer drogas, alcohol o armas.
Okay.
Do you promise to follow these conditions?
¿Prometes seguir estas condiciones?
Prometo.
I promise.
Do you understand all these conditions?
¿Y entiendes todas las condiciones?
Claro que sí.
Of course, yes.
Do you promise to appear on October 27 and October 30 in the downtown Superior Court?
¿Prometes aparecer el 27 de octubre y el 30 de octubre en el Tribunal Superior del Centro?
Prometo.
I promise.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they will issue a warrant for your arrest?
¿Sabes que si no apareces van a emitir una orden de arresto?
Sí.
Yes.
Upon your promise to appear, I will be releasing you today. Please go to your left for your paperwork.
Por la promesa que hiciste, te voy a liberar hoy. Por favor, ve al lado izquierdo para tu papeleo.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you for your help, Madam Interpreter.
Perfect. Thank you for calling Lionbridge. Have a great day.
Thank you. I have to call a warrant, please. And actually, is that a...
The different Jonathan Taylor, that's number 2 on the docket, but we don't know if he got moved or anything like that.
Number 2. Oh, so, yeah, so everyone's done, right?
Yes, everyone's done.
Okay, all right, then, if you want to clear it out, I'll do these 2 warrants and I'll meet you.
Okay, I'll be here.
All right, thank you. For the last 2 individuals, I'll be visiting in the back of their cell. They pose a risk of harm to themselves or to others. Adriel Rojas, date of birth 1797, here in a Superior Court new case, arrested for aggravated assault, class 5 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are October 17, October 21 in the downtown Superior Court. Setting security appearance bond of $250 if he's able to bond out. Pretrial services supervision. No contact with any victim or witness. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Anthony Uzoania, date of birth 1/20/1980, here in the Superior Court new case, arrested for sexual abuse, class 5 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are October 17, October 21 in the downtown Superior Court. Setting a cash bond of $5,000 if he's able to bond out. Pretrial services supervision with the electronic ankle monitoring. Furthermore, if he bonds out, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. May not return to the scene of the crime unless he's brought there for a medical emergency. After visiting with these individuals back at their cell, if I need to make any changes to these release conditions, I'll come back on the record to make those changes. This concludes the 11 p.m. calendar.